Merci, Monsieur le Président. Ma question est pour le ministre responsable pour la Direction générale de l'action contre le racisme, the Honourable Michael Coteau. Speaker, I believe that Ontario is still a place that honours and celebrates diversity, pluralism and inclusivity, welcoming people from all walks of life. For decades, generation upon generation of families worldwide have been welcomed here and now call Ontario home. However, in this tide of growing xenophobia, which includes, Speaker, unfortunately rendering 17 children fatherless in Quebec City, there are fears that immigrants may not be welcomed into Ontario. Multiculturalism and open-heartedness are our strength, and we must continue to be accepting and progressive. Minister, what are we doing to uphold our commitment to openness, acceptance, and inclusivity?
Good question. Mr. Children and Youth Service is responsible for anti-racism.
Well, thank you, Mr. Speaker, and I want to thank the member from Etobicoke North for his question. I think this is an important question, and I want to thank him for his advocacy he does in his community in regards to this issue. Mr. Speaker, Ontario is a welcoming province built on the principles of openness and fairness, and I think now more than ever, we need to ensure that the rights of people in this province are respected. Across government, we work to ensure that our policies live up to the ideals of openness and fairness. And a year ago, Mr. Speaker, the Premier of this province established the Anti-Racism Directorate to continue to build on the inclusiveness within our province by addressing and preventing systemic racism. I've had the opportunity to visit 10 communities across this province and meet with thousands of people, and I heard firsthand about the painful realities that racism plays here in the province of Ontario. These public meetings provided input for us to build a strategic plan to stop systemic racism here in the province of Ontario, Mr. Speaker, and I'm quite proud to report that we'll be able to release.
Supplementary.
Thank you, Minister Coteau. Not only do I appreciate your personal commitment, but also the personal stories that you and I have shared in our corridor consultations. It's been more than inspiring, Speaker, to see under Premier Wynn's leadership Ontario to continue to be a province that welcomes so many newcomers, immigrants and refugees. From a purely economic point of view, immigration into our province builds Ontario up. Immigrants have contributed greatly to our richness, the tapestry, culture and prosperity of our communities. Amongst the many diverse groups in Ontario, Speaker, you will know that there are over 600,000 Muslims. Our province has been a welcoming place for many Muslims, but we must admit, unfortunately, that Islamophobia is still a reality. Just last Friday, not too far from this legislature, we saw a protest outside of a mosque with hateful, demeaning and regressive signs. It's unbelievable to me, Speaker, to witness such things in Toronto in 2017. Minister, how is our government responding to these acts of racism and intolerance?
Thank you. Minister.
Well, thank you, Mr. Speaker. And again, I want to thank the member from Etobicoke North for the question. I also want to take this opportunity to thank the member from Ottawa-Vanier because I know she'll be bringing forward a motion this Thursday in regards to Islamophobia. Thank you for your leadership on this file. Mr. Speaker, I want to make it clear that as the minister responsible for anti-racism here in the province of Ontario, we will not tolerate any form of racism here in the province of Ontario. I want the Muslim community in Ontario to know that we have their back, and we believe that they should be able to live in the province where they feel free, where they feel respected, and where racism should not exist. And Mr. Speaker, we're going to come forward with a plan here in Ontario to work on anti-racism policies and processes, and we'll bring forward a plan in regards to Islamophobia. We want to make sure that we stop its devastating effect here in the province of Ontario. And again, I just want the community to know that we're here to support them, and I hope that all members in this legislature are here to do just that.
Thank you.